Alright. Oh wow, let's see. I just like this cloth. Yes. I'm just expressing myself. And okay. Let it down. Be the best you can. As quick as possible is be able to fashion expression. I like I'm thinking what I should say that makes sense. Side. Okay. Fashion tell us that try to be the best you can. And I think the best of fashion is being your best. So, when you wake up in the morning, if you feel good about yourself, it's okay. It's okay to express it. Sometimes people say you shouldn't be taking the picture of yourself, but I think you should. Because you know what? That's part of your memory. I would say if you can look your best at any time, in any situation, and you can tape it, go ahead, tape it. And it does special occasion, maybe whether you add or right or inappropriate, or you worry about what other might think or what other might view you to be. I think part of being ourselves is to be able to see what we can do in any circumstances that we find ourselves. And if I could tape every move that I made, I would not mind. I'd tape it. Even though some of the move might be something that I may end up saying, "Oh shoot," but I think it's all right to figure it out by yourself and to let the world know about how you are feeling, how you are doing. We want to see people in their, sometimes in good time and the worst time. And one thing is that I don't want to be afraid of making mistakes. Of course, I don't want to make mistakes, but I don't want to be afraid of making mistakes. Because I think in the process of making mistake, you learn something. And if you never worry that you will make mistake, then it's not a good thing. Because since our world is not perfect, we are all prone to make mistakes. So when it comes to thinking about what other might said about you, or whether your action is appropriate or inappropriate, or in whatever fashion that you might think is a concern that you are concerned about, I would just try to be yourself and thinking that if you make mistakes, somebody will pick it up and correct you. And if you get that nice person to give you correction, that look, yeah, you make mistake, not that I'm going to be picking on you for the rest of your life, but just to let you know that maybe you shouldn't do that, or you should not have done it, and then at least someone love you enough to, you know, to provide a viewpoint. So in my searching for who I am, trying to let people know me, trying to let others be aware of myself, because technically, like I said, I'm not too much, I'm not a social type, but sometimes any means that I could make myself known to others, just like what I'm doing now, I explore that. It's a way of me telling how I see myself, what I think, and I don't mind people to know about me. Of course, I'm not a polyglot or social type. I like to study, read books, do my school assignment, and I like to have a job that I'll be able to, every morning I wake up, I want to go to work and do the best. And that's who I want to be. One thing that I don't like is do nothing, you know, and I would prefer to do something, you know, and it's something to make me function. That you know, even though if it's not something that that you know that you get paid for, but at least doing something in a little way, even maybe something that you think might not be a good thing, like what I'm doing now. Maybe it's not a good thing to be doing this on YouTube. I've seen this on YouTube, but I'm thinking that maybe my idea, or the way I view, or the way I do things, some people might, maybe, who knows, some people might benefit from, you know, doing something. It's not being creative, but doing something that, okay, you don't even know that maybe, oh, this is wrong, all right, but express to the world how you feel about yourself. Maybe you might, in a turn, help somebody who might be wonder what to do, and they are bored, and they're, you know, they're in the house by themselves. They don't, you know, they watch TV all day, and maybe they're even bored of watching TV, but they never thought that, oh, maybe I could actually dress up and think I'm a doll, and trying to show the world that, hey, I'm not that bad. And anything like that, you never know. So I'm just thinking that, you know, don't be afraid to be vulnerable, because what you might think is your what you might think that you are doing, that like I'm stumbling now, not knowing the right word to pick or to choose. But at least I'm making some sense. I'm making some sound. I feel good about myself, and I just want to share that with the world. And I hope this might help somebody. But if not, I'll just be me. Thank you. All right. Wishing everybody a nice day. And I just want to say that just try your best, doing your best, and be yourself. We all make mistakes, and that's okay. So let's keep the joy that we can be who we are to the world. And hopefully we choose the right cause, want to be a nice person, want to help others, and want to show the world that, hey, we're okay with ourselves. That's not bad.